Welcome to the Surrey Experience.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Surrey Experience, episode 25. Milestone episode for me at the Surrey Experience. Never thought I would record 25 of these fucking things, but here we are, man. As I crack a fucking beer open. I'm like trying to get my liver ready for the SuperBowl this Sunday. Actually, you know what it really is all my weed is in my car, and I'm too lazy to go out there right now because it's fucking snowing, dude. Again, man. But yeah, so I thought I'd have a couple beers. I'm just not a big fan of being sober is what I'm realizing about myself. But I hope this podcast goes over a little bit better than the last one. Pissed off a lot of ladies with episode 24 when I expressed my views on the Women's March and all that bullshit. But I don't know, man. That last podcast didn't go over too well. I got hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 angry emails from these feminists. Ladies, if you're going to send me angry emails, can you at least make them a little bit funny so I can read them on air? These are just fucking mean, man. But they didn't even argue anything I said. They just called me a douche and all this shit. But whatever. If you didn't listen to the last episode of my podcast, all I said was the women that were marching in Canada and the United States were idiots because they have every right that a man does. That's all I fucking said. Because I stated my own opinion, I got 5 angry fucking broads emailing me. Dude, even my fucking buddy's wife fucking texted me. I barely fucking know her. I met her 3 times in my life. Chicks nowadays, man. They have no fucking respect. But I should probably stop talking shit about the ladies. Or my podcast is going to turn out to be like my gym, like a straight fucking sausage fest. I don't know, dude. I just don't get why they marched in January when they should have marched to the ballot box in November. Out of all those fucking ladies at the march, I guarantee you only 20% of them actually fucking voted. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to stop talking shit about the ladies. I should just rename this the Good Life Fitness Podcast because it's only going to be dudes listening from now on. Anyways, all jokes aside, it's been a lot of fucked up shit's been going on. You guys hear about that shit that happened in Quebec? That fucking racist white dude shot up a mosque and killed 6 fucking guys. Hold on, let me pull it up. Quebec mosque shooting. Okay. A mass shooting occurred on the evening of January 29th, 2017 at the Islamic Cultural Center of Quebec City, a mosque in the Saint Foy, I don't think I said that right, Saint Foy neighborhood of Quebec City, Canada. 6 people were killed and 19 others injured when a lone gunman opened fire. I love how when it's a white guy, it's always a lone gunman, right? But if it was a Muslim dude, they would have been they would have called it a fucking terrorist attack. Okay, sorry, where was I? Opened fire just before 8 p.m. shortly after the end of evening prayers. 53 people were reported present at the time of the shooting. The lone suspect is Alexander Brissonnet, age 27, who has been charged with 6 counts of murder. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Premier Philippe Couillard, I totally butchered that name, called the shooting a terrorist attack. Oh, there you go. But the suspect was not charged with terrorism. See? Fucking called it. I love how people are so shocked by this, that it happened in Canada. It's dude, it didn't happen in Canada. It happened in Quebec. Quebec is the most fucking racist place in Canada, dude, by far. Did I ever tell you guys about that time I went to Montreal? It was way back in the day. It was when George St. Pierre beat the shit out of Matt Serra in the rematch, right? So we went to Montreal, and Montreal was pretty cool, but there was we went to this restaurant and there was so many tables open and they didn't let us in. They were no, we're booked for the night. They totally fucking canned us because we were 4 brown dudes. And then we went to this club, right? And I was talking to this white dude. I was hacking a butt outside, and I was hey man, we're here for a couple more days. what should we do? Like, should we go to fucking Quebec City or something? You know, I'm a huge fan of the Nordiques. This French dude was like, dude, whatever you do, do not leave Montreal, man. People are racist as fucking Quebec City. And this was like a French dude. So I don't know, man. I had a fucking really bad experience in Quebec. Like, the partying there is awesome. Montreal was great. Like, that fucking one club, it was called like Radio Lounge or something. Some of the best nights of my life, but definitely a lot of racism in Quebec. They're like the fucking Alabama of Canada, you know? I don't know, man. It's just like a really fucked up time right now, right? With Donald Trump and the whole immigration ban. I don't know, man. The whole thing just seems so shady to me, you know? Like, I'm a self-admitted conspiracy theorist, but I just feel like there's like a hidden agenda in all this, you know? Like, everyone's so distracted by the immigration ban and like everyone being stuck at the airport and all these like fucking horror stories of like families that can't like, you know, that can't like see their mother who's like can't get through customs because of this new fucking bill or whatever. Like, I guarantee this is just like a fucking decoy, you know, like the Illuminati or the Rothschilds or whoever's fucking really running the world. Like, while we're all distracted by this immigration ban, they're doing like some other like super evil fucking shit. They're like breeding with aliens or like fucking invading and bombing some other fucking country. Like, it's happened before when the fucking Columbine shooting happened, like back in 99. Everyone in America was distracted by that. They fucking bombed some country like near Russia or some shit. And like on September 10th, the day before 9/11, Donald Rumsfeld declared that there was $2.3 trillion missing from the Pentagon. And then the next day, a fucking plane crashed into that fucking very department that $2.3 trillion was missing from. I don't know, dude. I know I sound fucking like crazy and like super conspiracy guy, but I don't know. It just seems so fucking shady to me. They're fucking covering something up, man. I know it, dude. I can fucking feel it. Donald Trump's too smart to be this fucking racist, man. The guy's like a fucking billionaire. He's traveled all over the world. You know what I mean? He's like broke bread with fucking everyone, dude. There's no way someone that successful can be this racist. He's not fucking stupid, man. There's a hidden agenda here. They're doing some like other super evil shit while we're all distracted by this, dude. I'm fucking calling it right now. Watch, man. This whole immigration ban thing's gonna get reversed like real soon, dude. Judges have already like argued against it, you know? Trump's too smart not to know that. His intelligence agents, they're too smart not to know that this shit's not gonna fly. I think they're just fucking distracting the masses while some other like super shady shit's going on. That's 100 times worse than an immigration ban. Watch, man. When this like immigration ban gets lifted and everything goes back to normal, that means like the fucking bankers or the fucking powers that be just finish doing some like crazy shit that just puts some more money in their fucking pocket. I don't know, man. It's all about money and power at the end of the day. You think Trump is like really scared of like Muslims being terrorists? The guy's fucking a billionaire who has like the fucking craziest security team around him. The chances of him getting hit by like a fucking terrorist attack are like next to none, dude. If you pull up the stats of like terrorist attacks in like the United States, it's fucking nothing, dude. Just remember, you heard it here first. Like 10 years, 20 years down the road, when they declassify all the fucking documents, you'll see that I was right, man. When the whole immigration thing went down in Trump's first couple of weeks in office, they pulled some other fucking shady shit. I guarantee you they're up to some fucked up shit right now. But what the fuck do I know? Fuck, usually the weed makes me paranoid. The fucking beer is making me paranoid too. But yeah, the whole fucking immigration thing is fucked, dude. As a son of an immigrant, I don't know, man. I was just watching the news and like, dude, I saw this one like Iranian dude crying. I don't know, it broke my fucking heart to see that, dude. It's just fucked up, man. It's so fucked up. I don't know, but I'm hopeful that everything will go back to fucking normal real soon. You know, when these fucking assholes finish like stealing all the oil or whatever the fuck they're doing. But yeah, man, I'm going to get to the questions for the week. I'm going to try to go through a couple of these and hopefully they're a lot funnier than the bullshit I've been talking about on this podcast because shit's so fucking depressing, man. Let's see. What do I got here? Okay. First question. Annoying girlfriend. My girlfriend is really annoying the shit out of me. She's playing Cupid with all my friends and her friends, which is fine. I'm not a cockblock, but the thing is pissing me off. I always have to go on double dates with them, which is so lame. Dude, double dates are the worst. My question to you is, How do I get out of these double dates without pissing off my girlfriend and cockblocking my boys? Dude, you see this fucking guy right here? This is the guy. This is the definition of a Surrey guy, all right? Just a fucking gem of a human being, you know? He's been going on these like excruciating double dates just so he doesn't cockblock his friends. What a fucking angel. Dude, whoever you are, you're a fucking angel, man. If you were like ever going to war, this is the guy you'd want on your side, you know? This is the guy you want on your team. He would never leave a soldier behind, this fucking guy, you know? To answer your question, it's pretty simple. What you want to do is like you want to get a hobby, you know? You want to tell your girl like, hey man, I've been thinking about our future. I'm going to get into real estate, right? Just whatever, make up anything, right? We'll use real estate as an example, right? Be like, hey, sweetheart, I've been thinking about our future. You know, I want to like make a lot of money so we have a great future, blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking about getting into real estate, right? And the next time she's like, oh, I want to fucking go on a double date with so-and-so. Be like, I would love to, but I have to study for my real estate exam, right? And you don't have to use real estate, but basically all you got to do is make yourself busy and make her feel guilty for taking you away from this thing, you know? So make it like something that's like super productive. So that's why I use real estate or any kind of license, anything that would help you make more money or something or help your future, right? And then when she's like nagging you to go on a double date, you could just throw it in her face and she won't be able to say anything. And if she's like, please, let's just go on a double date, you could throw it in her face, you know? You can be like, I'm out here trying to think about our future and you're fucking obsessed with these like stupid fucking double dates, you know? So that's what I would do. That way she'll still hook up your friend, you know, you won't cockblock your friends. You won't have to go on these stupid double dates. And I would actually like whatever bullshit lie you're going to tell her, I would actually do that too. So it's like win-win-win, you know? All right. I'll do another one here. Okay. Moral dilemma. Hey man, huge fan of your podcast. I listen to every episode. Okay. I'm 24 years old and I work at, dude, this guy actually like put the company he works for. I'm not going to read it on air. Anyways, he says, I love my job. The lady who sits next to me has become a good friend of mine. She recently separated from her husband and has been talking to me on the phone every night. She told me that they're most likely getting a divorce, although it hasn't been finalized yet. The last few times we've talked at night, the conversation has turned sexual. She even sent me a picture of her in booty shorts, and I sent her a picture of me shirtless. She's asked me to come over to her house for wine and a movie. The only problem is she's 12 years older than me. Jesus Christ. This is where my moral dilemma comes in. One part of me feels guilty because she's technically still a married woman, but the other part of me is really attracted to her and wants to bang her out. Yeah, that part of you is called your dick. What should I do? I'm asking you because I know you'll give me an honest answer and not some politically correct bullshit. Okay, first off, I want to like commend you for even having a moral dilemma. A lot of dudes would have just fucking took her into the office bathroom and like banged it out, you know? But yeah, dude, you're not banging this chick, man. And not just because she's technically still married, but because she's your fucking coworker, dude. Trust me, no one wants you to get laid more than I do, okay? I'm fucking rooting for you. But this just has like disaster written all over it, dude. This could blow up in your face so bad. You're gonna have to see this lady from 9 to 5, like Monday to Friday. You don't think it's ever gonna like get awkward at all? And you know she's gonna like tell at least one of your fucking coworkers. She's gonna blab her fucking mouth, right? Like I guarantee it, dude. She would like tell one of her like chubby fucking friends at work. And then that fucking chubby coworker is gonna get all jealous because she's not getting any attention. And she's gonna like fucking tell everyone in the office, dude. And then like the word's gonna spread everywhere. Dude, this is such a good fucking company, man. Why would you risk fucking it up? This is your fucking life, dude. What if you want to work someone else? You think they're going to give you like a letter of recommendation if you like bang one of your coworkers who's married? Fucking use your head, dude. Not to mention, you could fuck it up for the next guy, right? Because sooner or later, one of our little brothers is going to like apply for a job with that same company. And they're going to look at the kid's resume and they're going to be like, 68 Avenue. Fuck that. We're not hiring another Surrey kid. That last one couldn't keep it in his pants. You know? No, dude, you're not banging her, man. And I understand it goes against everything about being a guy, but no, dude, you gotta use your head, man. Look at the bigger picture, all right? Like, this could fucking totally blow up in your face, man. Right? So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna call your fucking coworker, this fucking lady, and you're gonna tell her, like, hey, I know we sent each other pictures, and I know we've been talking every night, but I feel guilty because you're still technically married, and you're my coworker, and I don't want to jeopardize our friendship, right? Just make up a bunch of fucking bullshit, right? And just tell her, like, hey, man, basically tell her it's not going to fucking happen, all right? And then go home, put on your best pair of pants, right? Your fucking best shirt. Go to the barber. Go to one of those barbers that, like, do your fucking beard up for you, right? And then go to a fucking bar and find some chick that's closer to your age that doesn't work anywhere near you, all right? And you get her fucking number and you talk to her every night on the phone, all right? Trust me, because if, like, in the highly likely event that shit hits the fan, at least you won't be fucking sitting next to you 5 days a week. You know what I mean? Unless you're, like, thinking about marrying your fucking coworker, which I know you're not. No, dude. No, you can't do this, man. Just don't fucking do it. Think of the greater good, all right? There's a million fucking chicks out there. Why would you bang the one you're going to have to see every day? I don't get it, all right? Just don't do it, man. Trust me. Just trust me, all right? You'll be fucking glad you took my advice. This is one I'm really adamant about. A lot of my other advice is pretty fucking stupid. Just trust me on this, all right? All right. I think I got a couple more here to do. 1 second. Hey, bro, do you think BC weed is underrated? Not really, dude. BC weed gets, like, a lot of hype, Everyone's like fucking people, like Snoop Dogg did a song about it, didn't he? I don't know, but yeah, it fucking works for me, dude. I don't know. All I've ever smoked is BC weed, right? Even if I've ever gone, like, out of town, one of my fucking moron buddies would always, like, smuggle it with them, right? I don't know if I've ever told you guys the story, but I went to Mexico a couple years ago for my buddy's wedding, right? And one of my buddies who was with us, he, like, snuck in a bunch of green in his luggage, right? And when you go to Mexico, when you get off the airport, there's this thing where you have to push this button. And if it's green, they let you go. But if it's red, they, like, take out your luggage and they search everything, right? So my buddy's standing in front of me and I'm standing right behind him. He pushed the thing and it went green. They let him go. And I pushed it and it went red. And they searched my entire fucking luggage, dude. And I was like, you fucking moron. That could have easily been you. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? He was so close to getting busted. But yeah, I don't think he ever did that again. But yeah, we were smoking BC weed in Mexico. Pretty much, and I think the only other green I've ever smoked is in California, which I can never tell the difference. I'm not like a weed snob. Fucking any weed is good enough for me, man. I just want to get high. I don't really give a fuck. If you're one of, like, the fortunate people in the world that can get their hands on some weed, fucking smoke the shit out of it. That's what I say. Yeah, pretty much all weed will get you high now, especially, like, now that they're legalizing it all over the states and everything. Like, as long as it's legal, they can, like, fuck with it and they don't have to worry about getting shut down. So pretty much every weed is good weed, in my opinion. I don't discriminate. I'll fucking smoke whatever, All right, I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to get the hell out of here. Okay. I'll sip my beer first. That's good shit. All right. Losing my religion. Sup, bro? Love your podcast and need some advice. I'm 17 years old and I'm in grade 11. I come from a very religious family, but now that I'm getting older, a lot of the shit isn't making sense to me anymore. I value all the teachings of our religion, but when it comes to one God who knows all and sees all, I just wonder how people can be so sure. I enjoy eating meat. I enjoy drinking. Does that really make me a horrible person? My problem is my parents make me and my siblings go with them to the Gurdwara every Sunday. I said Gurdwara like such a fucking white guy. Sorry. I read it like fucking a white person would. Where was I? Okay. My problem is my parents make me and my siblings go with them to the Gurdwara every Sunday. I don't really want to be there. I could be doing other things like sleeping in or going to the gym. How do I get out of going to the Gurdwara every Sunday morning? That's such a fucked up question. You know what? My parents used to make me and my brother do the same thing, and at the time I fucking hated it. But now looking back on it, those were like such good times, man. I never like barely see my fucking family anymore, like I haven't seen my brother in weeks, right? Ever since the fucking guy's been married, and I don't know, man. I look back on those days when we used to like do that. it was like good times, man. You know, it was like such a simpler time, and I really enjoyed it looking back on it now. You know, at the time I did hate it, admittedly, but you know, now I wish we did do that still. You know, you shouldn't get out of it, man. That's like really important. You know, it's not just about the religion or what they're saying. It's about spending time with your family. You know, pretty soon you're going to graduate. You're going to like fucking get a job. You're not going to be able to do it anymore. This is only going to last for a couple more years. So I look back on those times with like great fondness. So I think, you know, you should just enjoy it, man. Enjoy spending time with your family. Family is the most important thing. It's more important than religion. It's more important than anything. So, you shouldn't get out of it. That's my advice. And as far as like, you know, you're like starting to question shit. Yeah, man, I think it's healthy to question, you know, everything, religion, government, all that shit. You know, it's, who the fuck knows, dude? Who the fuck knows? You know, you're 17 years old. You're not supposed to know if there's a God or not. You know, I don't think anyone who tells you that they know for sure, people know, there's no one in the world that knows for sure if there's a God that exists, all right? Unless you've had like a near-death experience, like the fucking OA or some shit. But there's people that 100% believe in God, but they don't 100% know it exists. So I don't know. I think it's healthy that you're starting to question stuff. I started questioning stuff at that age as well. But who the fuck knows, dude? I don't know. Maybe there is a God, maybe there isn't. I have no fucking idea, dude. And neither do you, and neither do a good majority of the world. So I think it's healthy to question it, but at the same time, you know, you should enjoy it. It's not just about, you know, if you believe in God or not. It's about community and your family, and that stuff is just as important. So don't fight it, man. Enjoy it, because it's not going to last forever. So I don't know, man, but I'm a fucking idiot. I don't believe anything until I see it with my own two eyes. So I don't know if I should really be giving you advice, but I don't know. I think it's healthy to question stuff, but I don't know, dude. This question is beyond my intellect. So spending time with your family is never a bad thing. All right, that's going to do it for the podcast. I hope you all have a great weekend. I'm so fucking excited for this weekend, man, because it's Super Bowl Sunday, and I cannot fucking wait, dude. My Super Bowl prediction is, I don't know, I've been going back and forth like for the last week, but you can't bet against Brady and Belichick, you know. So I'm going with the Patriots. But I think it's going to be a really close game. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Right now, Patriots are the favorite. They're 3-point favorites, so I'm going to probably put my money on them. I'm going to probably bet them straight up. I'm not even going to take the points because I think it's going to be such a close game, but I'm going to take them. I'm going to bet them outright. They're minus 150 right now, which means if you bet $150 on them, you would win $100. And I'm also going to put a little bit of money down on Chris Hogan scoring the first touchdown, which is like some stupid, ridiculous odds, like 16-1 or something. So I'm going to put a little bit of money on that. I can't fucking wait, man. I'm just so excited, dude. I'm going to get shit-faced, right? Like my Super Bowl drinking plan is right before the game starts, I'm going to have like 5 beers before kickoff, you know, just to get a nice little buzz. And then at like 3:15, I'm going to smoke a joint because the game starts at 3:30 and I'll just be like freshly ripped for the game, right? I've got it down to a science, dude, because in Super Bowls past, I've done it where I've gotten like way too shit-faced and I couldn't even remember what the fuck happened in the game. And I've done it where I was like too sober and I didn't enjoy the game as much as I should have. So 5 beers before the game, smoke a joint. Then I'm going to have a beer every quarter. And at halftime, I'm going to have like a couple shots of like Fireball or like tequila or some shit. And it's going to be like the best day ever. So I can't wait, man. Pizza, liquor, football, gambling. Fucking paradise, dude. The only shitty part when the Super Bowl ends is like you realize that there isn't going to be any more football for like at least like 7-8 months. But yeah, man, I hope you guys all enjoy Super Bowl weekend. If you're betting on the Patriots, good luck. If you're betting on the Falcons, go fuck yourself. Ladies, if your man's a football fan, please give him the fucking day off, all right? Don't make no plans for like brunch or fucking, you know, double dates, none of that shit, all right? This is our fucking day, okay? No nagging, no telling him to watch the game at home. Just from the minute he wakes up Sunday to like midnight Sunday night, just leave him the fuck alone and let him enjoy Super Bowl Sunday, all right? Because if you don't, we're going to march. I'm just fucking around. All right, this is Surrey Experience, episode 25. I'll catch you guys next week.